That's not... Yeah, I'm doing a shotgun push, aren't I? It's not bad. I mean, okay, so all four corners need work. I mean, the oil is nice. I'm probably pushing these guys anyway, like these guys coming to the corner. This connection here would be fine. I guess I'm building here, but also just like that needs to be pushed, that needs to be pushed. A bunch of the stuff is an issue. We're not doing that. Am I okay with that? I think we're gonna try shotgun push this thing. So yeah, we're gonna do the wave defense. We're not gonna do the landmine push. I need the fish on this route. This is a thing that hasn't really been fast for me. I mean, it hasn't been fast by the scale of like me doing 1 hour 3 minutes, 1 hour 4 minutes, which is like fast for me. It's no longer fast by world record standards, but the strat has got me like 1:08, 1:10, which is still like if someone's currently at 90 minutes or 80 minutes, it still might be interesting. And this is a thing that I think still has promise that I'm just bad at. I think that's how that works. Speaking of which, I actually need another one of those there. But yeah, the strat is kind of a variation on... Give me all of these things. On Anti's observation that most of the time when the walls fall over, it's because they run out of ammo. And so if you push really early and you get damage upgrades early, which way is that going? Then you can push less and get fewer upgrades because you don't need to worry about doing so much damage later. Okay, you guys are going to go and pick up all that stuff, fine. I'll help you with this as well, I guess. You guys are supposed to be my robots, what are you doing? Yeah, you don't need to push so much so early. You don't need to push so much later because the big pushes you do, the smaller pushes you do early means that you're making better use of the bullets that you have. So that's the plan. The difference is, I mean, there are a couple of differences. Can I actually... No, because I also spliced it earlier, never mind. Let's set up these things first. Yeah. Differences being, Anti does it a lot earlier than this. I actually need a shotgun, and I need 2 of these. Let's get this stuff out of the way, and I'm still kind of waiting for... yeah, still kind of waiting for the coal to get to the things before I turn this on, because I'd rather prioritize powering the coal miners rather than prioritizing these iron miners, even though I need all of that stuff. But yeah. These things can go here. I'm about to make the boxes. I will, I guess, put the boxes in later. Yeah, so we're going to do... I mean, clearly I'm not doing what Anti does, because Anti just walks out of the base on the first day, puts a bunch of stuff down, gets into a bunch of fights, does that all really quickly. I'm going to do a bit of infrastructure. I think 2 of those. I might end up mixed mining that kind of early to... Yeah, if I do one there, then I'll get the rest of it, I get a bit of iron, and I will want more iron later, so we're going to do that. Oh, that wants to go... That stuff, sure. And I want to spend longer at... That wasn't actually enough, was it? 16. It's enough for the 2 cars, it's not enough for the pumps. Do I need pumps? No. These guys aren't powered. Why are they not powered? They're probably not powered because these guys are being powered by the substation instead of by the power poles that are, you know, in the actual build. Okay, so we got to get a lot of stuff out here. That might be a little annoying later, but also it's probably fine. All this stuff that's all going to be heavily in the way. Okay, sure. I guess that's what my robots are doing. Let's put one of these here. Let's put one of these down here. It's connected. That's fine. And now we've got to build. Am I kind of in? Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do a bunch of this stuff. I actually wanted to try blueprinting this differently as well for reasons. Where are the... Can I get these guys going? Maybe is the answer. I'm going to need a splitter. I'm going to need this belt of stuff to come through like that. And then all of this stuff. Can I? I've actually got a lot of this. Sure. Blueprint thing. And the idea with copying it is it's a lot easier to get my blueprints back from Control V than it is to like find them as a blueprint again. I'm gonna need all of that gone. That one goes there. Is that the right number? I think that's too many. I have not done a whole lot of stuff with this. 24 is too many. That stuff doesn't want to exist, but actually this stuff does. Day 2, I think I'm kind of okay with being here on day 2. I still need a lot of this, and you need to give me whatever you've got, and we'll need a bunch of those. Yeah, let's make a bunch of those as well. Let's get the infrastructure build. Need to rotate this once today. But yeah, there's quite a lot that changes in the high-level plan for this one, which is still like not a thing I'm particularly great at. So let's do this now as well. Let's work on converting all the copper that's in my inventory into more chips for like inserters and stuff like that. Why am I in there? I don't want either of those things. Pressing the buttons I want will, as it turns out, go better. Putting this in the right place will also go better. Yeah, give me these. Do you have iron that I want? Kind of. I will need a lot more of those later. These guys go here, these guys go... That was, like, not particularly well done. Oh yeah, splitter. That's kind of important. And the other thing that's kind of important is this. And then I think I want this to be... these guys. Do this with... I mean, is it... Is that even faster with a car? I'm not sure it is, because I'm just going here at this point. So it probably wasn't. But the idea is, actually... Where did they go? Why am I not seeing them? There they are. That was unfortunate. This bit is going to be a copy-paste the whole time. Yeah, that'll be enough. That can go there. It's going to have enough space. I guess I don't need the car. And then the rest of it should be a thing that I can... Yeah, do this thing and put that there and then get it into the copy buffer. And then, oh yeah, I don't have undergrounds. That's kind of a big deal. I'm gonna need... I still need more undergrounds. That's unfortunate. Okay, make me more undergrounds. Because I kind of need this to work. There we go. Okay. You can have that. I kind of need more belt as well. Okay. I guess I'm not doing that yet. Let's run down here and check how many of these guys have got stuff, and the answer is several. Let's have all of that. At this point, let's change this back to inserters. We'll just grab all the stuff. It'll be fine. And yeah, have some more of those. Do Control V. Like, I think that's, other than the incorrect selection of all of that stuff. Do you know that was okay? Q selecting the belt works well when that's what I actually do. Okay, so now we got that. Yeah, I want to push on day 3. Like, Anti's thing is you push immediately, and that, you know, clearly works, because he does it. I want to get an entire copper belt and 1 and a bit. Do I have chips? I've got a couple of chips. I also need those things. Yeah, an entire copper belt and 1 and a bit iron belts, all online and doing stuff and caching things by the time I go out and do the shotgun push. That's the plan. And I'm going to do a shotgun push. I'm going to get a bunch of this coal, which my power grid doesn't need yet, because I want a bunch of those. Let's get some ammo. Do I need to handcraft anything else? I don't think I do. Oh yeah, and I may as well now do not that much. This bit of mixed mining that I talked about, because I think it's going to happen anyway. And this gets me both iron and copper, and I want both of those things. Iron on the left. Oh yeah, you know what else I need? A bunch of these. Bunch of these. Let's do that. Let's also upgrade you, because I'm going to need it. I turned that off. Okay. Let's have... How much more? I need to get the back bit as well. Yeah, let's see if I can do that. Do I have the mining drills to do that? The answer is yes. Cool. Okay, so that can come through here. Left. Do all the things. You've done all the things. Am I continuing all the mining? Thanks. Okay. There, and then there. That was not what I wanted. Something like that. Sure. This was also the one I wanted, isn't it? Do I need to worry about... I probably do need to worry about lane balancing that. Which makes me a little sad. Sure, car's gonna stop there. Now to see if this construction is actually faster. That's the bit that's new. Then, okay, so the substation's kind of in the way, but I want that much in a paste buffer, and then I want to be doing these bits myself. And other than the fact that I've run out of inserters, is doing small amounts of stuff at the same time actually faster? And the answer is not if I don't have the parts. I kinda need to have the parts to make that worthwhile. Which is fine, because I can kind of do this. Oh, I wanted another one of these here, didn't I? With, like, this kind of stuff. Because I can make some of these myself now. And I need to pick up more rocks. I mean, do I actually need to pick up more rocks? What I do need to do is extend this. And then what I also need to do is, I mean, you may as well have this stuff. I'm actually kind of happy with the amount of stuff I'm caching at the moment. Oh yeah, that wants, and we're on the right. Yes. To the point that I'd rather go and push now. I guess I can go there. And why? Well, this is me being bad with Q again, isn't it? And also being bad with having enough power poles. Sure, let's do that. Yeah, we got to get the push on at the moment. I've got a lot of wood. That's going to be fine. That's going to be caching enough stuff that I'm going to be kind of happy about. And now we've got to go and really get all the combat stuff done that we're going to. But we want the guns, we want those, we want those, we want the bullets, we want the fish. Did we get... Yeah, we did get the bullets. They just went in a different place. And everything is kind of, you know, fine enough. I think I want to go to the bottom right-hand corner first, because I want that oil. I've got a couple of options, actually. I might take the oil in the bottom right-hand corner, because I'm just physically closer to this stuff. And that wants to go there. And now we've got to get the damage upgrades. And the main thing is we want to get damage upgrades before any of tonight's combat. And we don't really care about the nests. We care about the nests, we don't really care about the worms. The worms can just do whatever. The other thing that I've got to be better at is putting down fewer turrets, because you end up spending time picking them up again. Get some damage, get some... I didn't actually really want speed 2 there at all, but never mind. Like, this is a bit where I got to be spending the time picking this thing up instead, because that's all that done. Where else do I want to push that one that's directly below me? So we've got enough of the damage upgrades, but the thing is I'm still pushing a lot more than Anti does. And I shot you. Which I think I'm kind of okay with. You're still on the asset, okay. So that's that one done, and then I need to go to the bottom right-hand corner. And yeah, this is... That almost destroyed my car, and that would have been kind of funny. So the thing I like about the strat is... Wow, I'm going to have to clear a lot of trees. You do get to secure oil, because you're wandering out with... Where am I going? I'm going this way. You get to wander out and put a bunch of turrets down, and you get to look at where the oil is that you would like to have. And like leave the turrets around there. And so yeah, I mean, I'm doing this on foot, which isn't ideal, but I can have like a couple of turrets here, and then the wall that I've took can do that, and then I can kind of consider, you know, this oil secure. And the other reason why I'm happy doing like kind of more of this now rather than less is I think this extends better to hard mode than the other ways of doing this. So that still took a while. Actually, that base is probably one I should consider killing. That's kind of close enough that it might actually be attacking the oil. And it's got, you know, not a whole lot of bullets, and they're not particularly even. But that's all the combat we're planning on doing. And now we just got to go and mine a bunch of stuff. Which is going to involve picking up these rocks, because I know I'm short on these guys. And then picking up all this stuff. And yeah, then the rest of the strat, which is where it seems to be me slowing down, is... Where were there more rocks? There were more rocks over this way. Driving around is not like a particularly great use of all the bot stuff. Let's get that out. Let's put these in. Here were the rocks that I wanted. Yeah, it's... like the thing that this enables, especially with me having gone outside, is I've got a nice rich, like I've got a lot of oil on that patch now, and so let's not blast the energy too much. Like the kind of hope is by having a lot of bots, by having a really good steel patch. I've got another 70 coming. I'm going to need more than that. Let's also limit you a bit. I am in fact going to need the stone mining, which is going to make me sad because I like being able to ignore this. Yeah, with a nice big oil patch like I am now going to pretend that I have secured. What did I want? I wanted that. I didn't want that. I've already got one of those. I wanted this other thing, of which I have one. I should be able to build a much larger oil processing thing and have all of that and like not struggle as much for the need to not struggle as much with oil deposit output, because I've got just like access to much richer things. So this is all going to have to change because it's going to go like that. But it also results in a larger petrochem build, which isn't a thing that's working for me yet. Like it's just not as fast in, oh wait, that's a bit sad. Let's do that. Let's do this one in here. Do I need more power poles? Can I make more power poles? No is the answer to that. Okay, fine. And yes, I actually want another one of these here with the stuff on the inside, because that means that I can have more of these things here, and this will prioritize the ore on the inside, and any space will be filled up by those things as well. So that's what we're going to do. And I need undergrounds. Cool. Did these guys all get their undergrounds? Did anything get built? Yes. Okay, cool. And we're just going to get mining a lot of stuff. Actually, that much is how much I want. Don't have belt. Cool. Let's then do some of this as we go. Is it working kind of better to have? Because the idea is if the bots are always building the bits that are closer to me, it's faster. It's faster for them to build, they have less travel time. In theory that all works. I mean, the question is though, does it? I'm going to need a lot more. Yeah, start with 100. Give it to some of this stuff. All of those things will be useful. Do I still have another 20 miners, which is... I bet I have points I haven't spent. I do. 522 is a lot more than anti gets. So, sure, whatever. I need these, give me all this stuff. I will actually need a bunch more of those because of how that works. Okay, more of these. I set up the copper mining and then I'm not actually caching it or anything, didn't I? That's how it's working at the moment. This can go in here. I can go there, so that's all working. I also haven't done the power grid, and I need to soon. That's a decent number of those to start with. And then I need to actually go and get all the oil stuff done. How many of these do I have? 44 there, plus maybe some more there. I think I want like an extra couple. So let's just do, something like that. Sure. Except I don't have all of them. Cool. Things I will deal with later, I guess. can I have... I wanted some more of these because reasons. I think I'm actually going to do this one the other way and then do this one back that way, so that this one can plug in like that. Maybe it'll get me more stuff I need. But yeah, now I've got to... That's right, I was never actually smelting all of the copper that I wanted because I didn't have the belt to smelt the copper I wanted. That's completely the wrong place, goes in there. But now, is it just on me doing the belt? Have these guys done all their inserters at furnaces? Because if they have, that's pretty cool. I mean, other than the fact that they need fuel, which is a thing I can help them with coal, and then these guys can be wood for a bit, because why not? Gets it out of my inventory. I do need more furnaces though. Give me all of this stuff, and then make a bunch of power poles. 100 is, you know, decent, I'll take that. Need to swing by with some more furnaces at some point, but I think that's going to happen at some point anyway. This thing's going to go here, that's just going to go straight through. And then one of these guys, and then... Yeah, so this is the next iteration of doing more smaller blueprints, of which I don't actually have. Yeah, doing larger numbers of smaller blueprints, and hopefully it manages the bot energy better, because oh wow, I actually missed an important number of these things. So let's try that again, but with the correct copy paste, and connect that up. And all those guys are, yeah, they're all caching, that's fine. Okay. I think I like that more. I mean, I'm still not actually sure. You stop doing that, because I need some more of those, like, quickly to do that. Good, now you can go back to doing these things. Okay, so, what's next? Did I do too many of those? I did. That's pretty funny. That's a thing I'm going to have to learn to do better, because all of that stuff needs to not be there. Yeah, same amount on each side, fine. So I'm going to need more of these. I'm going to need, actually, a lot more of those. I'm going to need the cogs. You're still just doing stuff? Okay, you're actually going to go... I'm going to continue to do this thing. I'm going to continue to do the trick where I pivot those, because I quite like that trick. I need some of these. Oh, I actually really need the power grid stuff. I bet the power grid is, yeah, already unhappy. I also have a lot of, yeah, these things. I need steel. I have not made the steel yet. That's kind of a big deal. That's a thing we also got to go and do, even as we are complaining about being low on mining stuff, because we need this. Yeah, we got to... One of the things about making a lot of petrochem is we got to get a lot more steel to do a lot more petrochem stuff. I actually want to rotate that one for reasons. And yeah, that's also why a bunch of these guys are full, because they should be putting stuff in there. Let's put a bunch of those. Yeah, we'll get some of those that are useful. Inventory is still a bit of a mess. It's fine. Yeah, like you can go in here. I can have some more of those. You know what? You can have a full stack of wood to be your fuel. Have a good time. Let's actually double up on this again. And then, you know, you guys can get half stacks of wood. It'll be fine. You get all a bunch of stuff done. Yeah, did I get... No, because the steel was exactly the thing I needed. And it's also the thing I needed to make the tanks. Did I leave... I did pick those up. So what did I use the steel on? I must have made making all these simplest. Okay, sure. Let's take all of these things, of which I don't need to be making that many, and take them over here. I need to be caching that stuff. I also need to be fully processing that stuff. So that's that done. Yeah, I do need steel, I need tanks, I need actually a lot more of these guys, which is an interesting situation to be in, because I've changed my mind a couple of times about exactly what it is that I need. You know, as you do. Make more of those. How much steel do I have at this point? Enough to make a couple of tanks, but like let's not actually bother. The thing I do need to do is extend the power grid. That's absolutely a thing I need to do. Apparently I'm picking up some trees as well, that's kind of fine. Let's get all of this stuff in here, sure. Press shift and things will work better. Okay, so that's all done. These two guys go here. I'm pretty sure I did this on the bottom as well, but I'm going to do it there as well. And so now the power grid is fixed, right? Power grid is fixed. Let's go and connect some oil. That guy can chase after me for a bit. It's fine. This is also why I built a lot more of these. I'm also kind of wondering which way I actually connect this, because the way the biters path in can affect which of these things. Like, having more turrets still alive would be cool. I've still got those turrets, so you know, fine. I'm not going to do anything about it though. I'm just going to assume that it works. This is a lot more oil than I need. Lots of pipes. Did I actually build... I don't think I got around to building the pumps, did I? Like, it was a thing I thought about doing. Yeah, whatever. Building pumps was a thing I thought about doing, and then cancelled the engines build early and didn't actually make pumps. But we've still got, like, this was also the reason why we want a lot of tanks, because that's a significant amount of oil production. Then I'm going to use this thing to kind of get these, because there's still a decent chance that some of this infrastructure gets attacked, which is going to be a pain, but you know, such is the nature of wave defense-y stuff. I don't really plan on doing anything about it if it does, other than just going, welp, nice run. Where am I going? I'm only going this far. I cannot tell where I was. There? Like, this shift dragging is also great. I think I first saw Jan do this with power poles, but it's also great for pipes. I think I'm only going to go to, let's only go to here. And let's realize that we haven't built the tanks yet because we needed this steel. So I want, and then I also need the iron. Cool, good times. A lot of stuff in the inventory. How are you doing? Yeah, you only want to build those, that many. So you've got iron for me. And you've got iron for me. Because I want another 7 of those, and then like a couple more of those as well. And now we got to go and do a build. Okay. And the petrochem, yeah, I'm going to use most of the same patterns, but that's wrong around. I don't actually need to be here now doing this. Yeah, I'm going to do most of the same patterns, but it's going to end up larger. And the first thing that's different is I'm going to have a dedicated coal lane because I'm actually really low on pipes. Sure, build me some more pipes. That's the thing I can do. Yeah, I'm just going to need more petrochem. I got a lot of space going up, which is nice. The build is just going to be larger, and I made more of these. I don't know if I have actually enough of these, but you know, that's fine. Then I think I want to be doing these this many at a time. Let's connect that up. Then I want to do the rocket fuel. Looks like it goes there, but I want like a lot of that. And then that also doesn't want to be those guys. It wants to be something else, but that's fine. Solid fuel can go like there, and then not those ones, and then I actually want 6. Like, I'm also not super clear on the numbers that I want for all this stuff at this point, but it's in a way that I'm kind of like, whatever, I will just build more of it and like not whine about it. There, take this thing, put it there, connect these guys up like that, and now I've got to do a much larger petrochem than I usually do. And run out of pipes. I think I said that. I think that's why I was... Okay, I guess with all of this, I'm going to do it in bulk. Do I need you guys anymore? I don't think I do. I think all you guys can just disappear. Which means I can put some more down here. And actually this can disappear, and I can put some more down over here. So that's nice. I have made a disaster of that. But otherwise, that's going to be the entire petrochem build. I just need a lot more pipes. One of these things here. And then I need... You know what I should do? I should get in the car if I'm planning on driving it somewhere. I don't want the gates, I want walls. I should drive over here to... Did I? Yeah, I am low on battery. I just did a good job of blasting all the charge. I should actually pick up the pipes that I want. So let's do that. So I'm going to need a bunch more of these as well. I don't really want to be making cogs. So I'm going to drive into that pole, decide that I don't really want the car, cancel a bunch of these things that require me to have cogs, do a little bit of a chest explosion, pick up these cogs, make a couple more of those, grab all of this stuff, and oh yeah, I was supposed to connect power. That was actually an important thing. I guess I'm running up here to do this anyway, and I picked up one of these, so it can go there. And now these are all processing, so that's nice. These ones are the heavies. Oh yeah, and I need a lot more of those. That was kind of accidentally lined up quite nicely. I will take that. One of these here. This is this stuff, and I'm going to need more of that. I don't think I do cracking at all or at least like not for a while, because I kind of can't be bothered. But these guys are going to do plastic, and then I need, yeah, I've got a bunch of these already, so that's pretty nice. The rocket fuel. How many is that? Because I want more. I guess this is one of the things about all of... why did I do that? I need these things as well. Things I also still have to get, and I missed out these inserters. Cool, good job. Yeah, one of the things about having a larger petrochem build like this is I just need more of the stuff. Okay, other things that need to happen include, I guess it's not going there, I guess it's not going there either, I guess it's going here. So that works. All those guys are going. I mean, I still have to do this stuff, so I guess I'm not super sad that I have to faff around here for a bit while I make the rest of, like, I don't need these yet, I will need these later. We've still got 30, that's fine. Let's have a way of getting these out as well, so we don't have to come back for it. That could go like, actually this can go all the way down. I'm going to need more splitters at some point. Do I have 16? 16, I reckon they should probably be 20, but I'm also not going to do anything about it. Yeah. That's what I have to say about that. I think you are probably done. You can give me these. I'm going to get some more chips, and I'm going to make none of these because I don't have the cogs. Now I can make 40 of them. That's cool. Keep making those guys. Do I need more power poles? No. Do I need more? I need more splitters was the thing that I said, which is still true. So 11 of those. Undergrounds I probably need more of as well. Belts I'm kind of fine with. Shall I do an actual trash box? Because I got lights, I got mining drills that I don't think I need, I got burner miners, some weapons. Plastic is kind of useful, has an edge case which is useful, so yeah, we'll do all of that. I'll make a bunch of these. This stuff comes down here. That one goes that way because this, it's probably not gonna be in the way of the LDS build. It'll probably be fine. Now it's like this, and I got to get all this junk out of the way. So we do that. We do not that much of it, but like this much of it. And you know what else is good? Actually having the belt of the stuff you want, but I guess I have to do this one first because I want to automatically underground the stuff like so. Then I want 8 of these guys, sure. I'm still not getting all the copper I was kind of hoping I would get. Why? Am I fully mining anything? Are any of my miners paused? Oh, these miners are paused because I'm not prioritizing that. How do I feel about that? I don't think I'm happy. Because these guys are 57. Yeah. 57 is not a way that gets me a good time. So I think I'm going to have to do something about that. I mean, I guess I still want to get the chips and stuff online first, but I mean, it's a thing I feel bad about now and fix later, because yeah, we got to make red chips. We just have to make red chips. These and that. Okay, so that's online. Then I wanted to do this. I didn't want to do that. And then I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do blueprint of all of that because it's actually super useful because I will use it in multiple places and I will get it wrong there, but hopefully I will get it right in the future. After changing my mind about how I line it up several times. Yeah, because we also want the same thing in like here and here, and then this belt wants to turn up and go, you know what, I'm going to do it this way again. Those two guys can go there, and this one can just swoon across there like that, and you know, we're good. Kind of, for certain definitions of good that that include not mining enough copper on a speedrun that is mostly copper limited. Although, I mean, the recent RCU module stuff, which we will be doing, does tend to make it, like, it leans into the plastic limit a lot more than the copper limit, which is a thing I like because, you know, this build has a lot of petrochem in it, and that's kind of why I did that. I probably should connect these guys first. Now that can go like that. Then I am in fact taking this away. There. I still have a couple of pipes. I still have enough pipes. And then the ones on this side I reckon all want to be speed mods. That can come here, this can go here, then I want that much, and we're going to try doing the small copy paste thing again, which seems, you know, seems like it's doing everything it needs to. Okay, day 8, we are making a lot of modules. This is actually a larger modules build than either MT or NFMs do, and one of the reasons for that is I'm probably slower, so this is kind of a thing I can attempt to do to catch up. And are all those guys running? Yeah, cool. Okay, let's go attempt to sort out the things we did back up here that meant that we weren't getting, like, yeah, all these miners are inactive, which is bad because they're all, like, those are my copper miners. Let's just do this again. And fixed. Okay, so that's that done. Power grid part 2 also needs to happen, doesn't it? I've got 30 of those. I've got not a lot of the other things, and I think power grid part 2 is also the last time I'm likely to come back here at all, so let's do that, and then let's also press the wrong button, because that's a thing I do all the time. We'll grab all of these things. Sure. Oh yeah, I also need a bunch of burner miners. I'm probably going to need a bunch of these. Do I have steel for beacons? What am I losing? Am I losing pump jacks? No, I'm losing another corner of the base. I'm fine with that. Where are we putting the next power grid? I think it's going to be like, it's going to be the thing where it's over here again, isn't it? Sure. Before I do that, let's work on destroying the bot charge, but also dealing with the belt delay, because this stuff... I mean, I was actually considering pushing that corner, and then decided not to. Oh, come on. And how do I feel about my decision to not push that corner now? Maybe? Okay. Where are these things? I can have like one here and one here, and they'll get kind of close enough. I hope I don't have to do any security work, like I'm not planning on doing any security work. Is this also close enough to that guy to be... Yeah, they're all on grid now, which is nice. And then we just run up here, we get all of this built. Yeah, that's all nicely on grid. Twice. And now we're going to go make acid. But the quirk of this side is I haven't actually moved water, because I'm not cracking anything. That's doing fine, by which I mean I have a lot. Let's put in one cracking as well, but also how am I going to get water over here? I can come through like here, I guess. Can it? It cannot. Doesn't really fit there, does it? That's a bit of a pain. Doesn't fit through here either, so I guess I do it this way by figuring out that it can come through here and then going like that. So that's kind of worked out. I'm going to do one cracking. You know what? I'm going to do two cracking. I have not done the math at all. It's going to be sulfur, which is going to need to go that way. Then I can have acid here. You can have all the stuff. I've got all these things. And I actually need regular pipe again, which I'm kind of okay with because that's a thing that's reasonably easily solved. How am I getting the light oil out? I think I'm just discontinuing this guy. Sure. And not there. There. Is that how that's going to work? I mean, no, unless this guy's further over. You know, ways to do well include knowing what you're building before you actually get into the run, so you're not improvising how your cracking works as you go. So there's that. One of these guys can go here. Is that going to connect? That's in the wrong place. So this guy's got, yeah, it's still struggling for stuff, but it's okay because I don't actually need much. What did I do there? I wanted this one. So then I can do this thing again. Okay, so do I have done the power grid? It's on grid. All the stuff is working to the extent that it will. I need to get this stuff out here. I think, yeah, so you're gonna have to kick out because you're kicking out, and then you're doing kind of like that, which I think means this disaster of an acid pipe goes all the way over here. Sure, okay. Get the prod mods first, because 117, yep, that's not enough yet, which is fine. Wait, get these things as well, because I need to make like a bunch of those. This one. Okay, you guys change these things, all of that, these guys, and these guys. Do I have, can I make beacons? What am I lacking for beacons? Red chips, that's kind of fine, that's a thing I'm expecting to not have, or at least be in high demand of. You can do that, so I'm making lots of stuff, that's cool. Give me the red chips. Do I have the copper? I don't really have the copper. I think I have a bunch of steel on me. Sure. And then I just need more red chips, which is, you know, one of the reasons why we're here. So all of that happens. Okay, let's do... By let's do, I mean it's clearly time for RCU stuff. Just ignore the beeping, it'll be fine. Nothing ever went wrong with bases that were beeping a lot. I want to have this one like here or something with an item filter. Like that. These guys can reverse. That can happen there. I've only got 2 of these at the moment. I'm going to need more. Yeah, we're going to need to get all these things out of the way as well, aren't we? That's a bit, that was a bit unfortunate. And then all this stuff wants to be here. And then this thing has a way to go, but maybe I put more beacons in, maybe I don't. And then over here, and other than the fact that I need to build more beacons, it's very nearly RDS, LDS time. Let's put that there, let's just like box those, whatever. I got a lot of speed mods. In fact, I have so many speed mods, and I have nearly all of the things of those that I need left over, that I'm actually going to just set these things and do that and give you... Sure, you can have that. I will build a couple extra prod mods. Yeah, that's fine. You guys are going to do a bunch of stuff. And now it's time to go and do... LDS. He said, with the perpetual apprehension of not knowing whether he'd quite cached enough copper. Getting the steel out build is... Getting the steel out strat is doing kind of this. So you can turn up over here and then just like go be better at pressing buttons, and then so that's both the steel, and then this blueprint again is going to turn up and continue to be useful, because this is the fast way of... That was not what I wanted. Press left shift before you press... Well, right shift before you press left shift. The goal of this is actually supposed to be dealing with belt delay, which is a thing that I kind of did badly there, but never mind. Okay. Let's just do... Yeah, let's do it in 2 rows today, he said, with someone who clearly had a plan for how his build should work. Sure. So that goes up there. This one is going to come... It's the same way, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. You can just build underneath your cars, they don't mind. I've still got all the steel on me, don't I? That's a thing I need to do something about. I'm going to do something about it after I put all this stuff down. Yeah, because the plan for that is... I can have like 2 boxes here, and do like that. And then you can have half the steel, and you can have the other half of the steel. I'm going to have some of it. Plastic. I mean, there is a throughput problem at the moment, because I've built more LDS than my belts can actually satisfy, and maybe that's a thing I do something about. Like, there's still a lot of internal buffers that they're dealing with as well. Like, hand feeding a bunch of copper will actually be really useful, and I've got some degree of inventory space, so you know, that's going to be kind of useful, other than the fact that I just ran out. Like, that's and that's going the wrong way. I wanted to get the going there. Have I just ran out of belt? Cool. And I turned one the wrong way, but that's also secondary to not having the belt I want. Box of shame gets all the wood. I don't think I'm going to need wood. I think I probably have enough power poles. Okay, so everything's kind of going. Let's see... Oh yeah, I wanted more beacons, because I wanted... Didn't actually want that tank at all. Because I wanted beacons like... here. Do I have a lot of blue chips on this belt? Because I'm going to steal a lot of blue chips from this belt. Like, this is a nice stretch of blue chips. Do I have 87? That's still not enough, is it? All these red chips are building up because this is more green chips heavy than it's blue chips heavy. I should give all these speed modules back. Oh yeah, do I have... That's not actually overproduced too many. I've done a reasonable job of cutting that. But what I do want are all of the blue chips that I'm not seeing. Is this... There we go. Is this actually enough to... Yeah, it's enough to kick it off to start with, isn't it? Okay, so let's run down the belt. Actually, the strat is... You put that guy back in. So the RCUs are coming down here. These guys are getting stuck under there, but whatever. Can I just casually throw 2 more of these in? Yeah, nice. I mean, I can also get stuck. That's nice. Okay, so we're going to the silo. Silo is up here somewhere, right? Well, this is day 11. So that's the 1 hour mark. We have just passed 1 hour. The first thing to do, I've got 1 beacon. Cool. I really wanted more beacons than that at this point. I can make more beacons. Let's make all those beacons. Yeah, absolutely. Power everything except the silo. Get these guys in place. Start building these things. Yeah, I kind of needed... Sure. Okay. Doing the silo cache thing. Put it in the right place, it'll help. Either of these doesn't actually matter. Need to power these inserters without powering... There we go, powered all the inserters without powering the thing. Put everything I've got in there. It's fine because it still wasn't powered. Yeah, those guys are doing what they can. And most of all, I need more red chips, and then I also need to check on how all these guys are doing. And the answer is it's a bit of a disaster because all of this LDS is on the belt. Sure. It's fine. Everyone, yeah, I could do a belt run there and help that out. Have I got? I do want more blue chips, and there seems to be a decent number of blue chips. And I don't think I needed any more red chips, but have I made lots of stuff? I've made a decent number of things. I'm actually quite low on rocket fuel, because rocket fuel is the one that produces the slowest. And then RCUs, and yeah, they're both getting their stuff done. You know, that's fine. I'm actually going to tilt this back the other way, because that's the way it usually sits up. And also these guys don't have all the modules that they're kind of supposed to have, but whatever. I think the thing I actually need to do... Oh wow, that's actually the thing I need to do. I need to pivot this balance back to putting more copper into the LDS, because it just does not have the LDS. How's the plastic? Plastic is still pretty fine. Plastic's pretty fine. Steel is getting topped up. This tank is low, okay. Probably then, the thing I'm going to need to do is actually turn off the cracking. Because plastic's probably fine. 170, 30, it's not actually that fine. But you know, where we're going with it. That's all fine. Why are you... Heavy oil is full? Ah, that's a problem. I never actually set one of these heavy oil recipes. So let's also deal with the backlog, kind of. It's going to have to move from there to there, just so I can get this in there. Okay, so that should deal with the heavy oil backlog, which I didn't really need to worry about. But how are we going on these guys? I've got 16, which means I need one more of each. And that's how that's done, because it's the same way you do it. and I need one more rig chip. That's kind of super annoying. We go for a drive quickly to get one rig chip. Could I have just built one rig chip? No. I come requiring one rig chip, and also, you know, in exchange for beacons. This is a favorable deal. Yeah, so we're kind of getting there. So we got some blue chips to give. We got some blue chips and speed modules to give back to the RCU build. That bottom left corner is falling over in a way that I don't even think I'm going to bother dealing with. Don't need these, don't need these. Could have put them directly into the thing, it'll be fine. Do I even have... I don't have grenades. I've got a couple of fish and a couple of regular shotguns. So yeah, that did, whatever, something. How am I on items produced? Rocket fuel is, oh yeah, I said rocket fuel was the problem, and then didn't do anything about it, and I'm actually going to take these guys away, because what I really need to do is make more rocket fuel, but the first thing I'm going to do is start making the rocket, because I'm pretty sure that these guys are going to be done. Yep. So put those in there, put power that, and so we've just gone 106 minutes, so this is still not like fast, but it's okay. And then I need to get, how am I going to do this? These things like that. I think I can do that, can't I? Because the plan is if I mirror it like that, then I can do this. Yeah, that works. So I need more pipe, and then these long-headed dudes are going to go like offset, like so. Then this is going to have to figure out a way in, which is going to be fun. So it's got that. I'm not even going to... You guys like start working, and I will figure out your belts in a bit. But this is in fact the rocket fuel belt, so you are just going out there, so that's fine. And then your input belts are going to be like that, and like the same thing here. Sure. And then yeah, this is not a super well balanced petrochem thing, but how am I going for items? I'm getting close. I've got everything else I need, and then it is just down to the rocket fuel, which is kind of interesting. So can I put this thing? Can I successfully put this thing in there? And then also just beacon a bunch of these things. In the meantime, where did I put the car? Car's here. I want to get the beacons back from all of that, because you guys don't need beacons anymore. And how's power grid? Power grid's fine. So interestingly, if I had actually built more of the rocket fuel, we'd be done now. And I probably don't even need to worry about the belt delay on the RCUs. I've just built so many of those pretty happily that it's just getting everything done it needs to. Where's that going to go? That one can go there. Yeah, this is just waiting on rocket fuel now. And I probably made... I'm close to having made... And that corner's falling over in a manner I don't care about, and yeah, power grid is still fine. 26. Okay. Running down belts time. There we go, there's some rocket fuel, here's some more rocket fuel. I've already put the legs in, so that should be fine. These guys haven't left anything there, but this stuff here, pick all this up, I need that rocket fuel. And yeah. So that's, I mean, it's the end of day 12, which means I'm probably looking at an hour 10 minutes. Sure. There. Yeah, looking at about an hour 10 minutes after I include animation and preview time and stuff like that, and it's interesting that I was down to like not having enough rocket fuel, like rocket fuel going down that early, and also being the first thing I build and the thing I'm waiting on means I just build more rocket fuel and I'm kind of fine. So yeah, that can definitely get faster. It's still a thing that I'm kind of not particularly great with. Like, it can get faster, it probably should need to get faster because it's not even a personal best for me. It's like a good 7 minutes behind my time. But that's kind of what it's supposed to look like, maybe. So do a bunch of patch infrastructure first, get a bunch of mall stuff set up, do a shotgun push that only took us to, I think we got weapon damage 5. We can get much bigger oil because we're outside the perimeter because we had that push before the oil, and then it's just the late game execution of LDS, which would have been faster if I had all the stuff cached. Rocket fuel, which I should have just built more of, not having done the math of the build that's new, good job, and the RCUs, which were actually the thing I finished first. So with the LDS copper was low because of this issue, which has now been fixed. I'm getting not quite close to 3 belts, but better. So that was, it's definitely got space to improve, and it's good enough for 70 minutes, and like maybe someone who's better than me can run this in a way that's much faster, but then again also people who are better than me don't need me to show them how to do it. They can just go and do the thing in 54 minutes. But yeah, send up a rocket, 70 minutes, completely different style of push, completely different style of petrochem. I think I do like the smaller copying and pasting of little blocks of stuff. I think that's working quite well, and I might see if I can work that into the landmine push, because the landmine push seems to be the thing that's working for me. But yeah, we went to space. We launched a rocket. I'm a bit through the next one. Sure, stuff happened.